My name is Bobby Tacoma, and I am doing a tutorial on the Crystallize tool that can be found in Adobe Illustrator. That tool can be found right under the Rotate tool, and it might not say Crystallize tool. There's several tools in this panel. I'm going to bring my mouse over to where it says Terra and let go of my mouse. I'm going to go up to the Shape tool, click on the little arrow, come over to the Terra, and let go of my mouse. I also need to go up to Window, open up Brushes, back to Window, and open up Color. On this sheet I have some samples showing you the brush stroke that I used on the rectangles and the differences that the brush stroke makes. And here is the dry brush used on a circle, the floral stem, and here's the decorative banner applied after using the Crystallize tool. So I'm going to go up to File, New, open up a new file, and I'm going to come to the rounded rectangle tool and make a rectangle. This now needs to be filled with a color. I'm going to fill it with a turquoise color. I have a black stroke. You have to use both a stroke and a fill with the Crystallize tool. If you double click on the Crystallize tool, it brings up a dialog box which you can set the width, the height, the angle, the intensity. They all have drop downs, and you can just pick what you want. It also has the complexity and the detail. Keep these levels low, or you can freeze your computer. I like to use the brush effects, the anchor points, and be sure and show your brush size. Click OK. And if the crosshairs is on the outside, it's going to go into your shape. If the crosshairs are on the inside, it's going to push them out. And you can just click, or you can click and drag. And the way I like to change the brush is to hold the Alt key or the Option key on the Mac and use your mouse, and you can change the shape. And I like this because it's visually easier to see what the brush looks like. Now it looks kind of funny right now and doesn't do much, but I'm going to come over to the brush tool, and right now I'm going to add a chalk scribble, and you can see it adds spikes to it. The brushes I like to use are the watercolor brushes, and they can be found, this is the one I like to use here, the brush library, and come down to artistic watercolors. Click on that, and there you have your watercolor brushes. And as I click through them, you're going to see the different effects. And that's just a brief little presentation of using shapes. You can also do it using your pencil, and just draw a pencil line. Go to the Crystallize tool, change your brush shape a little, and click on the line, and then add the watercolor effect. And there's no fill in here right now, so let's go and fill it with a color. And that doesn't really on a line work that well, so let's Command C. I think on a line it's better to pick a different fill color. And I'd like to show you some samples of work that I've done with the Crystallize tool. I've made a candle, and here's a crystal and a bird of paradise flower, and here's some other crystals that I've done. Have fun.